Hey everyone, and welcome to Brandermill Local Radio. It's your one-stop shop for all things Chesterfield this week. That's right, we're bringing you the news and the events that matter most to you for the week of February 18th, 2025.
And I'm here to help you navigate it all.
Let's dive right in. How about we start with something positive? You know how much we love to celebrate those who make Brandermill so special.
Yes.
Nominations are open for the Chesterfield Community Champions Awards.
Wonderful.
And you know the deadline is coming up quick. It's March 10th. So if you know someone who's always volunteering at the schools or maybe organizing community events, now's the time to give them the shout out, right?
Absolutely. Think about all the unsung heroes who go above and beyond.
Yeah.
You know they deserve to be recognized.
They really do. And, you know, it's inspiring to think about all the amazing work that past winners have done, right?
It is. From leading youth mentorship programs to spearheading environmental initiatives, these awards really showcase the incredible spirit of giving back that makes Chesterfield so special.
Speaking of special events, get this. Virginia State University is hosting the gubernatorial debate this year.
Wow. That's big news.
It is. Mark your calendars for September 16th at the VSU Multipurpose Center. And this is the big one, right? The People's Debate.
Oh, it's huge. It's a long-standing tradition in Virginia. You know, it's known for really diving deep into the issues, the ones that matter to all of us Virginians. And it's a chance for voters to see the candidates, to hear their positions, and to really start forming their own opinions as we head towards Election Day.
Oh, I bet the energy at the VSU Multipurpose Center that day is going to be electric.
Exactly.
All right, now, for those who love to shop local and support Black-owned businesses, and I know there are a lot of you out there, the Black History Month Vendor Fair is happening this Saturday.
This Saturday.
That's right, February 22nd at the Beulah Recreation Center. And you know, they've got such a diverse group of vendors this year.
Absolutely. You'll find everything from visual art and handcrafted jewelry to, get this, all-natural skincare products from a local apothecary. Oh, plus there's always incredible food vendors at these events. You can sample some delicious soul food, maybe some Caribbean cuisine. It's a fantastic way to discover some new favorites and support our local entrepreneurs.
And maybe even grab a few early birthday gifts while you're at it. Now, here's a story that really touched my heart this week. Did you hear about the Swedish musician Ulf Sandström? He dedicated a whole song to Chesterfield Sheriff's Office's HARP program.
Oh, wow. I hadn't heard about that. Tell me more.
Yeah. So the song is called Back Into the Light. And all the proceeds from the song are actually going to support Harper Via, the nonprofit part of the program.
That's amazing. What exactly is the HARP program? I'm not as familiar with it.
So HARP stands for Helping Addicts Recover Progressively. And it's so much more than just, addressing addiction. It really helps people build a strong foundation for a life after recovery.
That's fantastic. It's so important to have programs like that in our community.
All right, for our younger listeners, or those of you with college-age kids, just a heads up. The deadline to apply for Chesterfield County's summer internship program is coming up fast.
Oh yeah, that's a great opportunity. The deadline is February 23rd.
And it's a chance to really get a glimpse into what it's like to work in local government.
And it's not just, filing papers, it's real hands-on experience. The interns get to work on actual projects, they shadow experienced professionals, and they even contribute to initiatives that make a real difference in the community.
So much more than just your typical summer job. Before we jump into our full calendar of events, I gotta ask you, have you heard of this place, Three Leg Run?
Oh, I love Three Leg Run.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's so unique. You won't find anything else like it in Chesterfield.
Really?
It's a brewery, a winery, and a meadery, all in one. Can you believe that?
Wow, that's a lot of options.
Yeah.
So picture this, you're in the heart of Chester Village. Maybe you've just finished a bike ride along those beautiful trails.
Love those trails.
And you're looking for a place to just unwind and enjoy a locally crafted drink.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
So whether you're a craft beer fan, a wine lover, or you're just curious about mead, they've got something for everyone.
And they even have live music on certain nights. It's just a really fun place to hang out and enjoy the local scene.
Okay, let's dive into our calendar of events. First up, we have a free childcare provider workshop, and it's happening on Thursday, February 20th from 11:45 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Midlothian Library. Now, this might not sound like the most exciting thing in the world, but for anyone who's working in childcare, trust me, this is pure gold.
Oh, I completely agree. It's all about practical tips. Things like financing your childcare business, accessing resources, all the stuff that can really help you thrive.
And they've got some great experts leading the workshop too, right?
Yes, folks from Chesterfield Economic Development and Childcare Aware of Virginia. These people really know their stuff. It's not just theory, it's actionable advice that you can use right away in your business.
Very cool. All right, now for those interested in Chesterfield's rich history, there's a lecture coming up that you won't want to miss. It's called Chesterfield County Public Schools in the Era of Segregation.
That sounds fascinating.
It's happening on Friday, February 21st from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Stonebridge Recreation Center. And it's hosted by the Chesterfield Historical Society of Virginia.
It's an opportunity to really delve into a really important period in our county's past.
Absolutely. And the speaker is Charlotte Banks Wood, a retired Chesterfield County Public Schools teacher. So she's got firsthand experience and stories from that time. It's going to be powerful.
Really powerful. And then on Saturday, February 22nd, from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., Meadowdale Library is hosting an event called Empowerment Through Enterprise, Unlocking Business Potential for African Americans. This one's all about empowering aspiring and current Black business owners.
Awesome.
And they have a phenomenal keynote speaker, Cheris Jones. You know Cheris Jones, right?
Oh, of course. The owner of Sassy Jones. Love her. She's amazing. She's built such a successful fashion and accessories brand, and all right here in Chesterfield.
She's an inspiration, that's for sure. And she's going to be sharing her journey, offering insights on how to navigate the business world. They'll have information about resources, opportunities, specifically for Black entrepreneurs right here in Chesterfield.
And there's going to be light refreshments.
Always a bonus.
All right. Last but not least, for all of our culture vultures out there, the Richmond Symphony is performing Appalachian Spring on Friday, February 28th at 7:30 p.m. at the Perkinson Center. Now, I know this is a classic, but have you heard it performed live?
It's truly breathtaking. The music is so evocative, so full of emotion, and in this particular performance, they've got David Lemelin on clarinet. He's an exceptional talent. If you're looking for an evening of beautiful music, of artistic inspiration, this is the one to see.
All right, we're going to take a quick.
We're back with more news and notes from Chesterfield. It's amazing how much is happening right here in our own backyard.
I know, right? Sometimes it feels like the big news stories are always happening somewhere else.
Right.
But Chesterfield is full of these fascinating people and incredible events.
Absolutely.
Speaking of fascinating people, did you know there's a Netflix film out about Major Charity E. Adams?
Oh, the one who led the 688th?
You know it.
The Central Postal Directory Battalion during World War II?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an amazing story. The only all-Black, all-female unit sent to Europe during the war.
It's incredible, right?
It is.
I mean, to think about the challenges they must have faced.
Unbelievable.
And the pressure they were under to clear that backlog of mail. Millions of letters.
Connecting soldiers with their loved ones back home.
It's such a powerful story.
And they did it with such incredible efficiency.
Yeah.
And determination. Major Adams was a true trailblazer.
And to think she was from Chesterfield.
Wow.
It really makes you realize that, history is all around us.
It is.
Speaking of inspiring people, there's a new episode of the Chesterfield Behind the Mic podcast.
Yeah.
That I thought sounded really interesting.
Oh, yeah, the one with Mary Martin Selby.
That's the one. Chesterfield County's Director of Human Resources.
I saw that one.
Yeah, and I thought, this might be a good one for anyone who's ever kind of wondered what it's like to work for the county.
Right. She talks about her career path.
Yeah.
And how HR has evolved over the years and what she thinks makes Chesterfield a great place to work.
It's a really good listen.
Yeah.
If you're, into local government or HR stuff.
Definitely.
All right, and now for the moment you've all been waiting for, our adoptable pet spotlight.
Yes.
This week, we're featuring Zero.
Zero.
A handsome husky mix who's looking for his forever home.
Oh.
Now, Zero has a little bit of a comeback story.
Oh.
He came to the shelter, in kind of rough shape.
Oh, no.
But thanks to the amazing team at Chesterfield County Animal Services, he's made a full recovery.
That's great.
And he's ready for a loving family.
Ah.
They say he's outgoing, loves to play, and gets along great with other dogs.
Perfect.
So if you're looking for a furry friend with a heart of gold, Zero just might be your guy.
You can find out more about Zero and all the other animals who are waiting for their forever homes
at the Chesterfield County Animal Services website.
Or you can give them a call.
Yeah.
804-748 1683.
As we go through these stories week after week, it really strikes me that Chesterfield is a community that really, really cares.
I agree. From celebrating our local heroes to supporting Black-owned businesses to coming together to help animals in need, there's a real sense of shared purpose here.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
And that's what makes living in Brandermill, I don't know, it's like a little something extra special.
Yeah, you really feel it here, don't you?
You do. It's that sense of community.
That's it.
It's about more than just knowing your neighbors.
Right.
It's about, I don't know, feeling connected to something bigger.
Yeah, it's about shared experiences, whether it's cheering on our local sports teams or attending community events.
Or just enjoying a beautiful day at one of our parks.
Exactly.
Yeah. And sometimes it's about taking the time to learn about our history, like those stories that'll be shared at the lecture about Chesterfield schools during segregation.
Those stories remind us how far we've come as a community.
And how far we still have to go.
Yeah.
So as you go about your week, maybe you'll be inspired to nominate someone for a Community Champions Award.
Or check out the Black History Month vendor fair.
Right.
Maybe you'll find yourself humming that Ulf Sandstrom song.
Oh, yeah.
And thinking about the incredible work of the HARP program.
Or maybe even welcome a furry friend like Zero into your home.
He needs a good home.
Whatever you do, we hope you kind of embrace that spirit of community that makes Brandermill so special.
Absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in to Brandermill Local Radio, your source for everything Chesterfield. We'll be back next week with more hyperlocal news and insights. Until then, stay curious and stay connected to what matters most.